This is news that is just breaking from the first day of Star Wars Celebration. Now, by the time that you guys are seeing this video, there might be a few more announcements or, I don't know, just confirmations or something like that. I don't know, man. I'm recording this Thursday evening so you guys can get this for the weekend. But this is the first, quote-unquote, big piece of information. And yeah, it's another Star Wars movie that's going to be coming out. So I guess they're going to be trying to jumpstart that whole cycle of a new film every year. And instead of, having a main line, okay, a numbered episodic entry, okay, now they're just gonna scattershot stuff out there because everything's kicking off next year over a Memorial Day long weekend, okay, May 26th with Mandalorian and Grogu, because they showed some footage that's out there, and Mando's walking next to Zeb. Oh my god, Dave Filoni gets another one of his cartoon characters IRL. It's gonna be so great. I can't wait to see Zeb. It's great. God damn it, man. But old wonky ass Ryan Gosling, okay, one of the most overhyped, underperforming actors in Hollywood. Like, this guy is just in bomb after bomb, but people still go, I like him. He's kind of nice. He was good in, films that just don't do well at the box office. So giving him the lead for Star Wars, I mean, come on, man. Like, it totally makes sense. But Shawn Levy, he's the guy that directed Deadpool and Wolverine. You know, that movie that people still, talk about very fondly. And it's not just, oh, it was cool to see Wesley Snipes as Blade again. Don't really talk about any of the artistic integrity of the film. But yeah, no, I remembered things, therefore I liked it. But now that I look back on it, it's like, wow, that was a mess. But he's going to be doing Star Wars Starfighter. Are you still excited? Nope. Didn't think so. Shawn Levy, Ryan Gosling revealed details and premiere date for the new film. Yeah, because Mando and Grogu coming out next year. This one, same time slot, 2027. I don't care. Director Shawn Levy and Ryan Gosling took the stage in Tokyo, Japan for Star Wars Celebration, officially announcing their upcoming project, Star Wars Starfighter. Set 5 years after the fall of Palpatine, the new installment is set to go into production this fall and premiere May 28th, 2027, exclusively in theaters. Okay. Levy said there are many rumors, some true, some not. This is not a prequel. This is not a sequel. It's a new adventure. Well, technically, in the Star Wars canon, it would be a sequel. But yeah, 5 years after. That was also supposed to be the time frame of the Rey movie, which at this point in time, I haven't heard any news on. And I'm kind of thinking, man, they would be so bold, and because Kathleen Kennedy is still there and I'm going to be making movies until I'm fucking dead, I would imagine that she would spitefully bring Sharmino Bejino. It's about time a woman takes control of Star Wars. They would drag her ass and, Daisy Ridley, now that she's done promoting, The Cleaner and, other pathetic fare. She's probably got some free time on her hands and wouldn't mind a free trip to Tokyo. So yeah, I anticipate something coming up because, god damn it, man, nobody's giving a shit about any of this stuff. Okay, Gosling praised the installment as such a great story and great and original characters. So much heart and adventure. There's a not more perfect filmmaker for this particular story than Shawn. Yeah, a guy who's prior to Deadpool and Wolverine, known for making some of the best fare that you can find in a Walmart bargain bin. Like, oh my god, this guy's great for just generic slop, which is probably better than anything that you could say outside of Andor that Star Wars has been pimping. Until now, the project, which has been written by Levy and Jonathan Troper, okay, for the last 2 years, has been under wraps. It's a standalone movie outside the Luke Skywalker core canon, while Disney's Lucasfilm has multiple Star Wars features in development with James Mangold, Simon Kinberg, and a Rey post-episode 9 movie with Daisy Ridley returning and Sharmino Bejino directing. Yeah, haven't heard about that since, oh god, what was that, New Year's Day? 2024, when in order to obfuscate from that train wreck, they had to go, yeah, we're working on Mandalorian and Grogu. Aren't you excited for our really inspired naming for a movie that is going to be the wrap up of a show that just tanked in popularity and made everybody question whether or not season 1 or 2 were worth a damn? Yeah, cool. Are you excited? You guys, I just go back and rewatch Mando season 3 to really get you hyped, because we got Pedro Pascal in a voice acting booth, and Baby Grogu, who's apparently going to be speaking now, according to Sigourney Weaver, who's going to be in the movie because reasons, said that it was fun to play off a Baby Groot. God damn it, man. This shit is so stupid. It was recently reported that a Nora actress, yes, oh god, because here's where we're at this point in time. Like, nobody gives a flying shit about Star Wars. Maybe even by the time that you guys see this video, like, everybody's already forgot it was Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Like, wasn't Patty Jenkins working on that? Not Shawn Levy, but Star-Crossed Lovers, like, Starfighter. That's what it was. But yeah, you got Mikey Madsen passed on the supporting role offer in the new Levy-directed Star Wars movie. Yeah, because nobody wants this stuff anymore, because they see what happens to their career post this, okay? Like, guys who were in Star Wars but totally disassociate from Star Wars tend to do pretty well. Adam Driver, Oscar Isaacs, they've been fine. But you take a look at Daisy Ridley, like, there's a reason that she was very, very eager to hop on a new Rey movie, because that's the only time that she can get consistent work that is going to pay that well. Ryan Gosling, honestly, like, you might like him as an actor, but what movie has he been in that's been financially successful? Blade Runner 2049? Fucking bomb. The Fall Guy? Another tremendous bomb. You might have liked the film, but it was a huge flop. What else? Seriously. Barbie? Cool. He can go ahead and bring that energy to Star Wars because the Force is female after all. But apparently, the Force is also very, very racist because, as we talked about a little while ago, John Boyega criticizes Star Wars for being so white and calls out fans who are fine with black actors playing the best friend but not the main hero, which is exactly what you have right here with Ryan Gosling and Shawn Levy. Star Wars is in fact so white. People hate it. Star Wars fans hate black guys, except for the ones that they really like, and, you know, the franchise icon and Darth Vader being voiced by a black guy. Star Wars fans, oh my god, they are just the most racist crew, but you don't have to take it from one half of the most obnoxious couple in Star Wars history. You can listen to the other side of it too, because Kelly Marie Tran, fucking what? Says racism in Star Wars fandom is a microcosm for the social climate we are living in. Aw, somebody bought a thesaurus. Very nice. Stop scapegoating people of color or queer people, right? Because she's out here pimping a new project, and I just came out as, I don't know, a day late and a dollar short with this shit, because who the fuck gives a shit? Care what makes your old jumblies rumble. No, Star Wars is such a dead project, bro, because you got Rose Tico trying to dump on Star Wars fans for attention. This is what Star Wars is now. It's a place where you can go and announce projects that'll never see the light of day. Rian Johnson, how's that trilogy working out for you? Or when your shitty character doesn't work out and it doesn't help you the way that it was pitched to your agent, doesn't work out for your career in that way, then you can just double back. Just like a spiteful woman, okay? Whenever she does unspeakable things to get ahead in any industry, and then a few years later comes out and goes, yeah, I was actually, like, that guy's creepy, and he did things, and I can't provide any receipts. Just like Kelly Marie Tran, who said that, oh yeah, during the height of The Last Jedi, oh my god, like, I got so many attacks online, I can't prove any of them, but I got so much hate that's out there. It was just, oh my god, it was flooding my DMs that I can't provide, but it was so bad all the time. Oh my god. But here's the thing, it's just like John Boyega. People were excited by Finn, okay? They had high hopes for that character. It could have been fantastic. But on the flip side of that, like, nobody was really attacking Kelly Marie Tran. Okay, like, they were going, why'd they make you look so ugly in the film? Okay, that's one thing, but then also it's like your character was trash. Okay, like, she was one of the worst additions to Star Wars, full stop, but nobody was attacking you. It was attacking the writing. It was attacking the character. This is not personal. Now you're making it personal. Kelly Marie Tran recently reflected on the hate that she and her character Rose Tico received when Star Wars The Last Jedi was released in 2017, calling the bullying that drove her off social media a microcosm of the social climate that we're living in. Tran, who co-stars in Andrew Hahn's The Wedding Banquet, yeah, because this is what she's promoting out there, that and her newly found disordered lifestyle, said what she and co-star John Boyega experienced after joining the franchise happens pretty consistently to actors of color who find themselves in these spaces. Yeah, cool. Can we go ahead and get that same confirmation from Billy D. Williams, from Forrest Whitaker, from Samuel L. Jackson? Can anybody else back that stuff up? Or what about Diego Luna? Okay, Andor Season 2 is about to kick off next week. Is anybody, just shitting down his throat? No? Oh, okay, cool. It's almost like they play compelling characters, huh? Again, James Earl Jones, oh man, we don't like Darth Vader because he's voiced by a black guy, right? Because those Star Wars racists, man, they were definitely running hot during that time. It wasn't, critique of terrible characters. Okay, because who ended up? Which version of Darth Vader got more shit? James Earl Jones or Hayden Christensen? I'm just wondering, man. But no, they never think this far ahead. They just think they're saying whatever sounds good that'll get them the most sympathy. But at this point in time, everybody's just collectively rolling their eyes. It's like, Jesus, this is the once great Star Wars. This is the biggest cinematic franchise of all time, a perpetual money printer. And this is what Disney has reduced it to, a platform for hacks to deride a fan base and for shitty people, uninspired quote-unquote creatives to announce projects that are just going to be dog water. Fantastic. I think these occurrences are a microcosm of the social climate that we're living in, and it's really unfortunate. When asked if she hopes changes in Hollywood for actors of color, she replies, "The world," she added. The hope is that people who are not afforded the ability, maybe, to have access to these communities of queer people or people of color are able to see through the heart of people of color, and queer people are also human, and they have hopes and dreams. Yeah, it's fucking pathetic, right? Because Rose Tico had a sister at the beginning of The Last Jedi that got blown up, and people generally liked what she was doing in that. And when it comes to queer people in Hollywood, there's a little character in a little series of movies called The Lord of the Rings. You might have heard of him. He's Gandalf. He was once Gandalf the Grey. That's what they used to call him, but now they call him Gandalf the White. And Ian McKellen, the guy who's behind that, the guy who's loved the world over, who is also regrettably coming back to, reprise his role as Magneto. He's also gay, but people love him. Your critiques and criticism fall on deaf ears, and so is Star Wars Starfighters, and so is The Mandalorian and Grogu, and so is Star Wars at this point in time. Take your criticism and fuck off. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.